Still clown when the underground, when we come around town. Still clown when the underground, when we come around. Stronger than ever. Back together. All respect to those who bring the heat to keep their hopes in check, 'cause don't waste time with me.
And you're grooving to the sounds of PBA Wednesday, only here on Solar TV, as B-Meg Derby Ace meets Rain or Shine inside the championship capital of Philippine basketball, the Araneta Coliseum. Magandang gabi po sa kanilang lahat. Nico Alili, along with the good doctor, Dr. J. Andy Howe. And these are two teams that are coming off losses and understandably gusto makabawi tonight.
Yeah, and very important ball game for them because they're in the middle of the pack. San Miguel and Talk and Text beginning to pull away, but still you want to be able to get yourself into good position, maybe get a good run. You know, you can never say when you can win 5 or 6 games in a row, and that can propel you to the top. Obviously, you want to be 3, 4, 5 if you cannot be number 1 and 2.
We have vital statistics to explain.
Whose statistics?
Vital statistics of these two teams. These two teams, para malinaw.
Okay, B-Meg Derby Ace, best team probably in points allowed. But the fact is, they only score 83.3 points. Still, that's a +4. On the other hand, Rain or Shine is a running team. They score high, 92.7 points a game, allowing only 90.5%. Rebounding department, you know, that's very close, especially with the presence of Jai Lewis for Rain or Shine. But of course, the B-Meg Derby Ace, they got a lot of good big men that can rebound.
Okay, so after looking at the numbers, let's look at the players to watch, the key locals here. Sol Mercado, the Soul Train, and such a deadly penetrator para sa Rain or Shine. Matched up against James Yap, 13.3 points per game. Any other player, this would be a great number, but maybe not for James Yap.
Yeah, obviously, because we've expected a lot more from him. And James has been playing with a little injury, but he still continues to play, doesn't complain. Sol Mercado has really been doing well offensively in this tournament. However, the last game against San Miguel, they were able to shut him down. That's why that lowered his average. It's only about 17 points a game. But he's an overall around player. He can rebound and he can give assists.
And as we mentioned, that these are two teams that are coming off losses, coincidentally, to the same team. And you know, when you lose to San Miguel with another team, you share a lot of issues that you had to address going into this contest.
Well, the problem there was, you know, in the game of San Miguel versus Rain or Shine, San Miguel led that ball game almost all the way, and they had big margins leading in that ball game until the very end of the game, where they won by 8 points. On the other hand, the B-Meg Derby Ace Lamados, they seem to have good control of that ball game until somewhere in the last few minutes of the third quarter, all the way to the fourth quarter. They began to make a lot of turnovers. They couldn't score, and that's the problem with this team. They go scoreless for 5-6 minutes, and with a team like San Miguel that's just pure offense when they want to be, you know, that really hurt them. And, you know, the guy that really hurt them, if you remember that ball game, was Olsen Rosella coming in together with Joseph Leo and Dondon Ontiveros in the 1-2-3 position, putting a lot of press and taking the Derby Ace out of their rhythm.
And here are your primary protagonists para sa B-Meg Derby Ace. Roger Yap, James Yap, Rafa Rivas, rookie Rico Meyerhofer, and ang kanilang import na si Cliff Brown playing in his second game para sa Elasto Peters, Norwood, Mercado, Jai Lewis, J.R. Reyes, and Jervy Cruz.
Well, it might be a test for Cliff Brown, because if he does not pass this test with a victory tonight, obviously they can recall and reactivate Lorenzo Wade from the injury list, and there might be other available imports right now, because D-League, I think, is over. No? On the other hand, they still do not have the services of Kirby Raimundo, which has really been hurting them in the small forward or power forward position.
Although si Kirby Raimundo is in uniform tonight, highly questionable though kung siya po ay palalaruin. And action is underway. Basket is good para kay Jai Lewis.
Well, you can see Cliff Brown is still a very young player, not much experience abroad, although they said that he went to a couple of countries. But you know, if you know Jai Lewis, he's not the fastest guy. If he's going to take you from the outside, you got to give him space, no? You only challenge him if he's going to take a jump shot, but you have to give him space. If you're going to stick very close to him and he makes that move on you, you're obviously going to foul him. So that's not what you want to do, and to pick up an early foul quickly.
2-0 game in favor of Rain or Shine. By the way, they are in immaculate white. The Llamados are in fighting red. James Yap over to Cliff Brown. Brown against Lewis. Look at how much size Brown is given up against Lewis. Triple team on Cliff Brown, and he will not be denied.
Well, tenacity on the part of Cliff Brown. Offensive rebound and taking it strong back to the hoop. Low post play here for J.R. Reyes, who's been picked up by one of the better defenders of the league, and a good back shot by J.R. Reyes gets his offensive game going, and a 2-point lead for the Elasto Painters.
By the way, our officiating team tonight, Edward the Skyscraper Aquino, Joel Ngo, and the Chief Justice is Noel Kilingen.
I like the way you mentioned him. He is quite tall. He must have been a player. Probably could play center. He's about 6'5", you know, almost as tall as Meyer Hopper there, and he's probably not wearing those kind of rubber shoes either. Not like the kind of rubber shoes you're wearing.
These are not rubber shoes, excuse me.
I'm sorry.
They're casual shoes.
Yeah.
Smart casual shoes.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Meantime, Jervy Cruz trying to create, and Jervy still has those confidence issues. We covered him during the Blitz game in Puerto Princesa, and Jervy's looking for his place, not just in Rain or Shine, but in the scheme of things in the PBA.
Exactly. But he might have a little confidence being matched up against Meyer Hoffer dahil marami na rin silang pinaglabanan. No? So he knows exactly what kind of moves he can make against Meyer Hoffer. Another nice power move. Second personal foul on Cliff Brown. You know, a little bit more aggressive on the part of Jai Lewis tonight.
So indeed, that is the second personal against the Llamados import, and we were talking about the speed of Jai Lewis. Siguro may ibang tao baka matawa. What speed are you talking about? He's like 400 pounds, but he does have that quick footwork that he can use, and nakita natin in that play.
Well, he has quickness around the basket. If you're going to ask him to travel from his from the backcourt to the front court, it's a different story. I think everybody's quicker than he is. But around the basket, he's pretty quick. But he has missed 3 free throws here, and the third one is an air ball. That does not speak well at all of his scoring. No? I mean, you go to the free throw line, you don't want to become like Dwight Howard.
Well, that wasn't the problem this morning. I think they won by 60 points.
Well, not only, he dominated for 29 minutes. He had 21 points and 14 rebounds, but he still missed, I think, 4 or 5 free throw shots. But it's his teammates who really just took Atlanta apart.
There's Brown, and he scores, of course, in a close game. And free throw shooting will become so critical. Now, meantime, here's Gabe Norwood. Jervy Cruz wants the ball against Meyerhofer. Jervy Cruz using his power. Jump hook won't work. Jai Lewis underneath against 4 defenders. And there's a whistle blown, and the ball landed on the baseline. It will stay with Rain or Shine.
Well, they have an inbound on the baseline, but what's very obvious here is that in the beginning, Rain or Shine is going to the post. They're going to Jai Lewis. They're going to Jervy Cruz at the post. No?
Lewis kicks the ball out, and Mercado will miss. Boy, Elasto Painters really crashing the boards, but they could not convert. And here's Roger Yap zigzagging down court. Hand off Brown. Oh, he missed the dunk.
Sayang yun. Ang ganda naman ng pasa ni Roger Yap.
And another miss coming from Mercado.
Well, you know, I like that. There's a lot of banging there, but not really something that a referee would call a foul. I think it's time to let the players play. You know, a little body banging that does not really affect the gear. You know, you can easily call that a foul if you want to, but you allow them to play the game.
Here's Mercado. Jervy Cruz has that shot. Back-to-back misses para kay Jervy Cruz. Still a 2-point lead para sa Rain or Shine. Basket is good para kay James Yap, who's averaging close to 16 points per game.